I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. Starbucks is international, worldwide. Malaysia, China, Russia, America, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. You feel me? I don't need 1 million people to march. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. I don't have the money to make the documentary because you took my property. By taking my property, you made me homeless. But by being homeless, you didn't stop what I'm gonna do. I'm a prisoner's right advocate. Homelessness and mass incarceration go hand in hand. Because when you get out of jail, you ain't got nowhere to go. The laws that y'all write keep us from going back to our loved ones. Some of our loved ones have died. You're doing a whole lot of grimy shit, and I've been doing this since '86. Like I said, to dismantle a master's house, you got to use the master's tools. I use Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Social media for social change. Watch how I do this thing. I use a toilet because when my son was killed in Chicago, I seen a toilet on the side of the road. And I thought about a toilet. When I thought about the toilet, I thought about public accommodations. I thought about public accommodations. I thought about Martin Luther King. And I thought about what he died for. You know what I'm saying? So I took that issue and I took that negativity and I turned it into a positive. I gave you Malcolm X in 1986. I gave you Martin Luther King in 2007 and 2011. In 2020, I'm going to give you Thurgood Marshall because we're going to take everything that I've been doing for the last 13 years to the Supreme Court under writ of certiorari. I got a right to approach the Supreme Court. As a black man in America, we're going to put my blackness to the test. Do I have rights? Do I have a right to property? Does the media have a right to lie on black people? We're going to put all of this. We're going to put all of this, like I said, to the test. All right. So I do it on social media and I do it on Facebook and I do it on a daily basis so y'all can see what I do. You can't say that crazy people do what I do. I'm relentless. I'm hard working. I'm dedicated. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. I am Dred Scott. Like I said, we're going to take this to the Supreme Court because I was shooting a movie showing that blacks don't have rights. I was showing that blacks don't, no matter what we do in America, no matter how much money we get, no matter where we get our standards in the community, at the end of the day, we black. And at the end of the day, you can take anything that we got away from us. All right. Baltimore County. That's the case right there. Witness, Maryland Governor O'Malley, former Governor Bob Ehrlich, Controller Peter Francott. See Peter Francott? He been a part of this. Peter Francott. Baltimore County States Attorney Scott Shellenberger. Baltimore County Sheriff Fisher. Judge Turnbull. Judge Michael Pearson. Judge Robert Bell. Sheriff Duval. County Assistant State's Attorney. Malcolm Ruff. Malcolm Ruff was Assistant State's Attorney then. All right. Malcolm Ruff was Assistant State's Attorney then. And he got to deal with this. The Comptroller, Frank Conway, destroyed evidence because this was filed and y'all can't find none of my paperwork. This was about Jake Davis, Patricia Cook, James Hammond. This is about my property on Falls Road, and it snowballed into the terrorist charge that you gave me. I put that toilet in Towson because it was about Jake Davis, James Hammond, Patricia Cook, Karen Parks, Paul Weinblatt. Paul Weinblatt is an accountant. He's going to lose his license and everything because he participated in the fraud. Like I said, this is about my money. I'm out $2.6 million. All right? C. Kai Jackson, Adam May, Malcolm Ruff, Frank Conway, Pollard Tone, because y'all steal property from inmates, unlawful conversion, vulnerable individual laws, and y'all been doing it in Baltimore County that y'all made a lot of money, millions of dollars off of it, millions and millions of dollars off of it. So I turned you in. Jack Young know about it, but y'all play this game about it's not my jurisdiction. So I turned you in Baltimore City and Baltimore County. Yeah, Jack Young, Mary Pat Clark, Carl Stokes, Senator Broshini, Kathleen Pugh, and she knew about this. This is bigger than the book scandal. It's a lot bigger than the books. I call it potty training politicians. Call it potty training politicians. See, they pay attention to this. making a movie and a documentary. Like I said, potty training politicians. It's the art of getting money, and the money that you make off of inmates and prisoners is human trafficking. Black bodies, human trafficking. You feel me? Yeah, how y'all coerce confessions. Well, like I said, you couldn't coerce no confession off of me. I fired my lawyer and defended myself. Y'all came and threatened my life, and you didn't bring this up in court. But Congressman Cummings' job under oversight is the prison industry. So we're going to break your prison industry down right here at Starbucks, one cup at a time. I've been coming to Starbucks doing this for like 10 years, 15 years, since 2004. And this is a tree. And we want to talk about the violence in Baltimore, but we got to talk about the root of the violence. The root of the violence in Baltimore is the war on drugs. If you don't want to address the war on drugs, then you're not going to shine the light on the problem. Like I said, I was making a movie. That's Justin Fenton, because I'm going to show you the role that the media plays in misinformation. They demonize us. They try to keep us separated instead of letting us get together. So I'm showing you the things that bring us together. The things that bring us together is food. I'm a caterer. I'm a cook. I work for 85% of the richest people in the state of Maryland. That's Kathleen Hughes. I work for Ozzie Newsome. I work for Kevin Plank. I work for Peter Angelos. I work for Pat Arakis. I work for the money I work for the money in Baltimore. I work for Johns Hopkins University. That's Illinois and Maryland. In 2007, I went home on vacation. I came back on probation. I was locked up because I went to go file a class action lawsuit about the war on drugs. I want a federal and a state audit, and we can end all of this. All right? So we don't have no misunderstandings. These are the media that knows about it, and you can't hide behind the shielding law. That don't apply. Because when I file this lawsuit in 2020, if I don't get my property back, I'm going to sue the stations. I'm going to sue these individuals, and you're going to have to go to court and testify to what you knew and when you knew it. T.J. Smith is going to be and that's Gayle King right there. We don't want no misunderstandings about none of this. It's a documentary. And go straight to the Department of Justice, because it's about the war on drugs. It's about the criminalization of poverty. It's about destroying the black families. Governor Hogan got it. Like I said, that's the Department of Justice. This is a movie and a documentary. Illinois and Maryland. Pollard towing the entire contents of the defendant's vehicle, a 1999 Chevy Suburban. Dog, you took my truck, you took my computer, you took 13 storyboards, you took 13 movies, and those movies was about President Barack Obama, President Bush. It was a federal investigation that he asked for in 2008 about your prison industry. President Trump got this, all right? So we don't have no misunderstandings, because y'all killing activists, but y'all ain't killing whistleblowers. I got whistleblowers protections. I blew the whistle on y'all in 2007 and again in 2011. Ben Jealous had the information. Congressman Cummings had it. Sarbanes, Mikulski, Dick Durbin, President Obama, Senator Kirk. Like I said, it's a movie and a documentary about the prison industry. And we're going to do this at Starbucks, one cup at a time. I got more time than you got dirty money. I turned 60 years old this December the 26th. If y'all don't settle this case and do something before I start filing these lawsuits, if y'all don't repay me my property and give me what belongs to me, I'm going to increase the amount of money. Every year that I was on this earth, I'm going to charge you more money. I got a right to property. I'm a business owner, sole proprietorship. I was locked up in another state. I didn't sign those checks. I didn't make those commitments. The lease was changed in February of 2008, so anything after February of 2008, I'm not responsible for. My landlord broke my lease. My landlord wrote a lease to another individual. He had 2 leases on one property, and he was collecting rent from me. I was locked up. Dwayne Gerald Davis Jr. signed checks. Deron Battle signed checks. Darlene Davis accepted checks in another state. That's racketeering and fraud. That's the RICO Act. I'm out $2.6 million, and we need to give me my money. It's my birthday. Do anything on your birthday. I'm going to be putting these toilets out all over the city. with your names on it, with the Department of Justice on it, with Peter Francott on it, and with this information on it. Lock me up. Lock me up, I get to go to court. I get to go to court, I get a jury trial. I get a jury trial, then we're really going to set the price tag on this shit. Never bite the hand that feeds you. I told you when you started this, you'd rather go through hell with gasoline draws on than fuck with me. Dog, I'm getting ready to put the gas in on them draws. Johnny Oleski asked for a federal investigation. I'm the subject of the investigation. You feel me? The Department of Justice, Robert Hurst, said he would have taken my whistleblower's application. Yeah. The Inspector General got it in Baltimore City. Yeah. I'm a businessman. I'm going to handle my businessman. I'm not going to walk away from $2.6 million. And I damn sure ain't going to walk away from $130 million. I was making moves to make movies to make a movement. So you do what you got to do, but I'm going to show you how to make $1 out of 13 cents. Because we're going to start it with a stamp of approval. Do what you got to do, because like I said, I got more time than you got dirty money. I'm getting ready to sell this to Starbucks. I'm getting ready to write a proposal to Starbucks, send this to Starbucks, and take everything that I've been doing to Starbucks. Because, see, Starbucks got to change its image. And I'm going to help Starbucks change its image. We're going to have another open mic night out here in 2 weeks. And we're going to do open mic night every month. And I'm going to be at open mic night, giving my presentation about making Baltimore better. We're going to talk about exposing Baltimore and showing what the negative is. You want to sit here and demonize black people? No. I'm going to demonize white people. I'm going to see if white people can go to jail. You build jail for man. Man wouldn't build for jail. We're going to see if Shellenberger can go to jail. We're going to see if Gov.O'Malley can go to jail. We're going to see if T.J. Smith going to testify or T.J. Smith can go to jail. Johnny Oleski asked for an investigation. T.J. Smith is a witness. Chief Hyatt is a witness. Harry Spikes III is a witness. Harry Spikes II is a witness. Congressman Cummings' wife is a witness. Kiefer Burnett is a witness. Leon Pinkin is a witness. You're going to be a witness or defendant, but we're going to talk about Maryland's prison industry and your investment in mass incarceration. We're going to talk about the violence versus ending the war on drugs. Do it the easy way or the hard way, but believe you me, it ain't never a job when you having fun. And I'm having fun. Starbucks and Shorties. Watch what we do in 2020.